just going to be recording you.
And the funny thing is that the results that they are bringing from this, kò tiẹ̀ sí wọ́n fi lélẹ̀ ìgbà tá ti kúrò ń bẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe yẹn, Rivers, yes.
Now why are you talking like this now?
Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó ń sọ, he's actually telling you facts.
Went there to, we were searching for you. You went into hiding. Now.
And then gbogbo àwọn Tipex don Tipex everywhere. Kò lọ. No, it's the truth. Kò lọ. Yes, the thing he's doing is wrong because we are seeing the results here and not the results we had at the polling unit. And he needs to stop what he's doing because he's now entering everything into the master sheet from the beavers. Yes.
Ina katin zaɓenka? Yawwa shi ne katin zaɓenka?
Saboda me za ka zaɓa ji?
See, the only way Peter Obi can lose this election is if INEC decides to be unfortunate. And unfortunately, as we are seeing, INEC wants to be unfortunate. INEC wants to mess us up. Because I don't understand what is all this. How long will it take us to conduct a free, fair, and credible elections in a country of over 63 years that we are still here struggling about conducting a simple elections? If you're not ready for democracy, if you're not ready for democratic principles, what's all this? We should just move on to monarchical system of government. Let's call it king and let the king be handing over to his children or whoever and kingmakers. Let's stop all this because this is nonsense. If we have said it before that the only opposition that Peter Obi has to presidency is INEC, and it's looking like we were right all this while because I don't understand what is all this. Where are INEC officials deciding, allowing themselves to be used by political figures and elements to disrupt a peaceful transitional process? Why? And it's painful that even those of you graduates of higher institutions that are youth corpers serving as APOs and POs in these particular elections are turning out to be useless entities. Because it's funny, so many of you, because we are seeing reports of several of you who are supposed to be transformational agents, allow yourselves to be used by political figures. And then we are seeing all this happening. Some of you, we are told that some of them even went to hid themselves in particular classrooms just to be uttering results. You are comfortable to utter a result of several hundreds of people, the destinies, their lives, everything they are putting. How can you ever make it in life? How can you ever grow beyond your current status? This is the problem. This is some of you are complaining that this country doesn't work because some of you have allowed yourselves to be used by elements to disrupting the hard craft of certain people. You see the problem now? Wike, what is all this that you are doing in River State? You want to save the face of yourself and the that of Tinubu. You have become chief electoral monitoring officer and chief presiding officer of INEC. You are not the one uttering results. You are seeing reports of people at gunpoint, by threat to their lives. They are going to look at what was happening in Apapa in Lagos. I thought Tinubu said you said Tinubu owns Lagos. I thought all the celebrities said that city boy has been taught to city slave. He's not been messed up even to his street. He was messed up, and now they are trying to rig the elections using elements to disrupt the process. All these people, celebrities that were campaigning for Tinubu, some of them could not even find space to vote. Tony Abraham, after campaigning for Tinubu, the APC thugs that came to her unit disrupted the process, and she had to run for her life to her house. Where is she now? This is the problem we're talking about. Well, what's happening in the north? What is happening? We are even seeing trickles of results coming in from the north, and it's looking good. If we cannot win all the units, right? But fair is looking good. But why is the north why is there silence? Why is there this emergency deafness from the north? So the north do not have irregularities, no manipulation, no problem. And we are seeing children voting in the north. Children voting. They asked the police officer, I don't think it's the state commissioner of police, and he said that they cannot determine the age of a person by just merely looking at the person. Wow, really? But yeah, you can be in South using eyes to analyze who is a Yahoo boy and who is a criminal, who is a cultist. But you cannot use your eyes to determine the age of a person. Where you can comfortably see that this person is young and is a baby, should not be voting. This child cannot be more than 10 years, let alone being 18. And this is the problem we have in this country. And that's why when they say they have structure, this is the kind of structure, like Putabi put it, structure of criminality, structure of disruption of peaceful process, structure of rigging elections. That's the structure I'm talking about. That's the structure you're talking about. If not, what is all this? What's all this you guys are doing? You cannot. You said the man is the social media president. Allow social media president to teach you social media lessons. You are angry. 4 people in the room. Are you seeing it? But our eyes are open and we are not sleeping. We will not sleep. We are keeping tabs on INEC. Begin to upload those results. Some of the results you are uploading now, they are not clear. Some of the results you are uploading now looking like they are not the result. We heard of a particular unit that election did not hold, but result has been transmitted to the INEC portal. But God knows who. We are watching. This election has been peaceful to a large extent, apart from pockets of violence in several places. Lagos, no wahala. But we will see win Lagos, we will see win Rivers, we will see win all these states. Even the one in Edo, look at what the talks, the government talks in Edo were doing. But how is it now? The Edo election is looking like it's going to be 80-20, 80 for Labour Party and 20% for the rest of the party. This is what we have told you. Govern well, lead well, do the right thing. Now you have seen what has happened. In less than 1 year, party has swept off this whole place. Watch these videos and share this video. And I beg of you, share this video as much as you can, because it's important for us to keep an eye and ask the international community to keep an eye on this electoral process, because the break and make of this country depends on this election. We will not allow anything at all to affect. I'm not saying that my candidate must win, but if he must lose in a free, fair contest. INEC must do the right thing. This ignoble act must stop, and we must allow the will of the people to surpass whatever selfish interest, selfish ambition, and whatever how will I put it now? What will I say? Desperation that some of these politicians have. Enough is enough. The Nigerian people have spoken. Let the Nigerian people's voice be heard and let it be stamped. INEC, do the right thing.
Look at them in Somorika, Unit 1. Look at the agents working for PDP, forcing the voters to vote on the polling booth right on the day of voting. Look at them with the tag. You can see them, these 4 persons, with the officer in charge, carry them personally to make them to operate for PDP. Look at them. Unit 1, Somorika in Ward 7, Akoko Edo local government area of Edo State. Look at them. You can see the officers. You can see them. Those are the PDP agents. Look at the way they are looking to make sure they voted for PDP. They vote for PDP. And there is one on black there. He's the one writing the names of the people who voted for PDP. Look at him. He's trying to write the name. Look at him. He's writing the names for her voting for PDP. Look at it. The officer too is involved. The officer in charge of Unit 1 is involved in the act. Look at them here. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at the way people. The person on black. Look at the way she is looking on how to write the person that voted for PDP name. Look at the agent. So sure that this second man voted for PDP. Look at the person on black. He stood by the person on black. Want to write his name. That to show he voted for PDP. Look at it. In order to share money. Look at the way they are buying votes. Look at the officer too working with them. Thank you.
Now he's just going to be everybody.
And the funny thing is that the results that they are bringing from this, kò tiẹ̀ sí wọ́n fi lélẹ̀ ìgbà tá ti kúrò ń bẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe yẹn ìdí iṣẹ́ yẹn.
ṣèjọba sọ pé ṣèjọba ní pé ọkọ kò mú lọ sí kó lọ mú.
Rivers, yes.
Why are you talking like this now?
Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó ń sọ, he's actually telling you facts.
We were searching for you. You went into hiding. Now.
And then gbogbo àwọn Tipex everywhere. Kò lọ. No, it's the truth. Kò lọ. Yes, the thing he's doing is wrong because we are seeing the results here and not the results we had at the polling units. And he needs to stop what he's doing because he's now entering everything into the master sheet for the beavers. Yes. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ̀ ń ṣe yìí sí ó ti wà invalid already. Now lórí beavers and then gbogbo result tó enter sí láti gbàtà kátó wá síbi àti ṣe now.
Just 2 units láti ṣe ń dà yẹn.
Yes, then wọ́n wá missing gbogbo result tó enter bí it's not what happened at the polling units. Kò lọ ẹja tiẹ̀ ṣe báyìí ẹja lo beavers. Yeah, ẹja lo beavers. No, but it's the truth. Otolonso, because what he change results. What he change results. What he change results. Gbogbo ẹ̀, àti gbogbo kini ìsìn irọ́ ni. Gbogbo ẹ̀ irọ́ ni. Yes, we do.
Bring it out and compare it with what is on the ground.
It doesn't matter. The Beavers has the results. Let's go and get the Beavers. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o, nǹkan tó ṣe é sì kò lọ. What he's doing now is not correct. He's entering manual results, and it's not what we did at the polling units.
Let him talk first.
They are entering manual results, and it's not what we did at the polling units. And he's entering it into the master sheets, and he's doing it from look at all the TPEX that are in C, and they expect us to keep quiet about it. We told him to get the Beavers machine. Let's start entering from the Beavers, which is what we started doing from the other polling units. He says no. But look at all the TPEX we are seeing every.
Ka zo zaɓe ne? Wa za ka zaɓa? Ina katin zaɓenka? Yawwa shi ne katin zaɓenka?
Saboda me za ka zaɓa a jiyo?